Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna show you how I made this crochet top that I made last summer actually, and that blew up on Pinterest out of nowhere. This tutorial is kind of beginner friendly, but I think it would be better if you know basic stitches like double crochet, single crochet and slip stitch before we start. I found the original design on Pinterest and I searched for a pattern but I didn't find one, so I made one myself based on tutorials that I have found on YouTube. So that's what I'm gonna show you now in this video. This tutorial doesn't really follow any measurements. I'm not gonna measure anything. It's just gonna be based on your own body type and your own measurements. But the one thing I want to say before we start is that you should take a piece of yarn and measure from your nipple to this side of your breast, like where your breast starts or ends, I don't know. You should measure it. That's the chain we're gonna start with. That's all I'm going to say about measurements. For this project I used 2 balls of size 4 cotton yarn, a pair of scissors and a 3.5mm hook. We're going to start off by making a knot like this. You make a knot that you secure with your hook and then you chain the length that you just measured. I wear a size small, so I will chain 20 because I have small boobs. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have done your chain, you're going to mark this last hole because we are going to chain back in it. We are going to crochet back in it, sorry. After chaining your desired length, you just chain 2 more like this. So you chain 2 more and then you yarn over and you insert your hook in the hole that you had marked as your last hole. So it would be here for me, and then we're going to make double crochet. We're going to make double crochet like this, and this is our first double crochet. So you double crochet all the way down on your chain. Once you have double crocheted all the way down, you should have something like this. What we're going to do is that we're going to make another double crochet in the last hole. So yarn over and make another double crochet in the same hole you just crocheted in, and then you chain 2 like this. After chaining 2, you make 2 double crochet in the same hole we just worked in. So you make 2 chains and then you make 2 double crochet in the same hole like this. After making the 2 double crochets, we're going to work on this side of our project. So we are going to make a double crochet in each of the holes here until the end. It's not really holes, but I don't know how to call them, so we say hole. It's like these little things. So you yarn over and you make your first double crochet here like this. Sorry. You insert your hook and you make a double crochet like this. And then you keep making a double crochet until the end of the row. I'm sorry if this tutorial is really not clear Like, I'm not stopping to show you guys how to make a double crochet or a single crochet. I can put in the description some videos that could help you with the basics, like single crochet, double crochet, slip stitch. I personally don't have those videos on my channel, but for now I will assume that you know how to make double crochet, single crochet, and all the other stitches that I am using for this project. So I will just keep making my double crochets, and I will come back once I reach the end of the row. Once you reach the last row, your cup is starting to take form. Chain 2, so you chain 2 and then you turn your work on the same row we just worked on. So we have chain 2 and then you yarn over and you make a double crochet in each hole we just created, basically. So we are working on the same row we just worked on. So we are going to make a single crochet, a double crochet in each hole until we reach the top. When I say double crochet, you ignore the 2 chains that you just created, and you start by double crocheting in the last hole of the row. I have reached the top. Once you reach the top, we are going to make 2 double crochets in the hole at the top here. So yarn over 1, yarn over again, and 2. So after the 2 double crochets that you just made, you chain 2 and you make another 2 double crochets. So yarn over, after the chain 2, yarn over, and then 1 in the same hole you make 2 double crochets. So 1 and then 2. This is basically what we're going to do at each turn. We are going to make 2 double crochets in the hole, chain 2, and then make another 2 double crochets in the same hole. And after that, you just make double crochets all the way down your row. I think the most maybe the trickiest part is like the hole at the top. But apart from that, it's just basically double crochets, double crochets, double crochets until the end. Once you have reached the end of the row, you basically have something like this, and we are just going to repeat the same process we just did previously. So you chain 2, you chain 2, you turn your work, you yarn over and you make a double crochet in the last row like this, and then you make a double crochet all the way to the top of the cup. We are back at the top, and just like previously, we are going to make 2 double crochets in the hole like this. Then after the 2 double crochets, we chain 2 and we make another 2 double crochets in the hole. Then we are going to double crochet our way down the row. So guys, so far this is what I have, and we will continue doing this. Like, you chain 2, you double crochet your way all the way up here. You make 2 double crochets in this hole, you chain 2, you make 2 other double crochets, and then you double crochet all the way down here, and then you continue like this until you reach your desired size for your cup. We are done with the cup. This is gonna be the basis for my cups basically. Now we're going to do the little bubbles around the cup. From your last row, you keep the hook on the cup, and then you chain 1 like this. You chain 1, and then you turn the work to face this side. We're going to make a single crochet in this the first hole of the row. So to make a single crochet, you just insert in the hole without yarning over. You insert, you yarn over, you pull through, then you yarn over and you pull through the 2. After making your first single crochet, you are going to skip the 2 holes that are following the hole you made your single crochet in. So you skip these 2 holes, and then we're going to make 6 double crochets in the 3rd row after the 2. So you make a single crochet in the first row, you skip 2 holes, and you make 6 double crochets in this 3rd row. After making the 6 double crochets, we are going to skip the 2 holes that will follow and make a single crochet in the 3rd row. This is going to be our first bubble. We made 6 double crochets in this hole. We skip 2 and we make 1 single crochet in the 3rd row. After this, we are going to skip the 2 following holes and make 6 double crochets in the 3rd row, just like we did previously. After the 6 double crochets, you skip 2 holes, you make a single crochet in the 3rd, and then you repeat the same process, like skip 2, make 6 double crochets, and then skip 2, make a single crochet, skip 2, make 6 double crochets, and you repeat this until you reach the other part of the cup. I will maybe show you how I do this part, but it's basically the same. It may seem tricky when you reach this part, but you just follow the pattern regardless of the shape that it will form here. So I have just done the 6 double crochets, so I'll skip 2 and make 1 double crochet in the hole. It's just a coincidence, it doesn't have to be in the hole, it depends on the size of your cup. And then on this side I will skip 2 and make my 6 double crochets just like before, and then I'll continue like this. So you see it makes a weird shape here, but it doesn't really matter at all. I'm going to do the last bubble, so skip 2 and then 6 double crochets. After having done the 6 double crochets, you skip 2 and you do the classic single crochet here in the 3rd hole. Instead of trying to make another bubble, you just double crochet all the way down the row till the end. That's it, you are done. Now we are going to do the straps. To make the straps, you keep the hook on the cup, you chain 2, and then you turn your work. Now we are going to make a double crochet in each stitch. The number of double crochets depends on how wide you want the strap to be. So if you see on the pictures, my strap is not that wide, so I just do like 4 double crochets, and then I turn, I do 4 and 4 until the strap is long enough. So you will make a strap long enough to go from the front of your top to the back. You have to connect from here to here like this. So we are going to make a long strap. It really depends on your measurements once again. So I have made 4 double crochets. I made 4 double crochets. Now what we're going to do is after each row you will chain 2. So we chain 2, you turn, and you make another 4 double crochet on the row, on the same row. So like this. And I chain 2 again, I turn, I make 4 double crochets, once you are satisfied with the length of your strap, you will chain 1 and then cut the yarn like this and pull through. So this is what it should look like so far. And what we're going to do is we are going to connect this part of the strap to this part of the cup like this. We make a slip knot like this, and I insert the hook in the first hole of the strap and in the first hole of the cup. I'm sorry if this is not clear, but you just insert, you connect them and you insert it in both the strap and the cup. You grab the yarn, you yarn over and you pull through both holes, and you should have 2 loops, 2 stitches or loops on your hook. You yarn over again and you pull through both loops, sorry, yeah, like this. And then in the next holes you insert again and you make a single crochet like this. So you keep doing a single crochet until you reach the last holes like this. Okay, now it's connected. Make a slip stitch in the corner. So you see the corner here, you don't have a precise hole, but you just insert your hook anywhere. It has to go through both the strap and the cup, of course. So you insert and then you make a slip stitch like this. So I yarn over, I pull through, and then I pull through this. So now it's secure. I chain 1 and then cut the yarn. So now it's secure and they are connected. So far you should have something that looks like this. Now we are going to make holes on the straps and then make straps to connect both cups, and that's it. In order to make the holes on the straps, you need to make your cups face each other like this with the straps facing you. So you know that we are going to make holes on this side of this strap and then holes on this side of this strap. It's really important. If you make it on this side, then it will not give the same result. So we are going to work on this side. So keep in mind that this side is gonna be in your back. I'll start with this cup first. To begin, we will make a slip knot. Grab your strap like this, and then we will insert the hook on any hole that anywhere you know that your strap begins. You just insert the hook there. I don't have a precise hole, so it doesn't really matter. And then you grab the yarn, you yarn over and you pull through, and then you yarn over again and pull through both loops like this. This is just to connect the the new yarn to your work. Now we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You skip a little space. I'm not gonna say hole because we don't have holes per se. You skip a little space and then you insert 8 single crochets. I made 8 single crochets, and then after the 8 single crochets we chain 4. And then we skip a small gap again and we insert a single crochet, just one this time. And then after that single crochet, that one single crochet, you make a slip stitch in any following gap that you find, like this. This is just to secure, it's not mandatory per se. After that slip stitch, you turn your work and then you make 4 single crochets in this 4 chain space. And then we're going to make a slip stitch in each hole that represents the previous 8 single crochets that we made. So we're going to make a slip stitch until we reach the next 4 chain gap, and we will make 4 other single crochets in it. Now I have reached the 4 chain gap again. I will make 4 single crochets. So we should have this. I'm going to slip stitch all the way down the strap in order to secure what I just did. So I found a gap here. I'm going to slip stitch like this, another gap, slip stitch like this, and I think I will make a third one. It really depends on how you want to secure your work. I just put your hook anywhere I can. You chain 1 and then you cut the yarn, and we are done for this one. So this is what you should have. You should have 2 holes on the strap like this, very well secure. This is what you should have, 2 holes on your straps, and you are supposed to weave in these ends and you are done. I cannot show you because I'm not really good at it, so I just cut it. This is what your top should look like so far from the back. So all we have to do now is to make 2 straps. So I'm going to make a small strap for the front of the top and then a longer one for the back to connect the back that will go through the little holes that we have made. So personally for me, I would chain 50 for the front and like 200 for the back. So I will make the chains. So this is what I mean by chain. So I'll keep doing this until I am satisfied. It really depends on how long you want the straps to be. So I will do this for the front and the back, and then I will come back to show you the end result. So this is what you should have. I think I made my strap too short, but basically you should have something like this, and you place them crisscrossing each other in the back, and then you tie it like this, and then at the front you take the smaller strap and you place it at the front in the holes here, and then you tie it at the front. So this is the final top that I obtained. You can wear it like at the beach, I think. Don't hesitate to like tag me on Instagram to show me your end result. This was my very first crochet tutorial on YouTube, so if it wasn't perfectly clear, I'm sorry about that. But either way, if you prefer written patterns to YouTube tutorials and you want to support my work, of course, I have written patterns on Etsy that you can purchase. I will put the link in my description below. If you have any questions about this tutorial, don't hesitate to ask me either in the comments section or on my Instagram. Don't also forget to check out Ana Luisa for high quality jewelry pieces, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye guys.